With reference to expectations, we're going to take the tournament one game at a time. Obviously, it is a young group of cheetahs that are developing and growing from tournament to tournament. Obviously, with this being one of the biggest tournaments of the calendar year that only comes around every 4 years, the World Cup. So we're going to take the first game against Canada and give that game everything we can, and thereafter just take it one game at a time, trying to work within the games. To get everything that we have been working on done well. And if we can do that, we'll be happy with our processes. So it's not so much outcome expectations, but more what we are doing in the games and how consistent we can be in the games and executing all the things that we have been working on. We've been working hard as a group for a couple months now, albeit in an amateur environment with players still studying and working jobs. But we have been training week in and week out for a few months. The next step in terms of our preparations would definitely be to go semi-professional or professional. As you will see, all the teams on the World Series are fully professional sevens outfits. So we will have our work cut out for us, but we have trained the best that we can. And we'll go down there with confidence. We leave on the 30th of August, so that's next week, Tuesday, and for a camp in Cape Town before we move into the World Cup week and move into the tournament hotel at the waterfront and prepare for that opening game against Canada. Hey, Mahuli, how are you doing? Thanks very much for the voice message. So to answer your first question, the factors that influenced our selection was obviously our performance at the Challenger Series, the World Series Challenger Series in Chile that we've recently competed. I felt that we probably the balance of our team, we probably had a few too many playmakers and scrum halves compared to forwards and outside backs. So hence the reason to bring Sam Phiri in for Thaddeus Zandiwanzira. Sam will add a lot more physicality and speed and size in the forwards, and he can also play wing. And so with that, we've gone with one less playmaker. Sam had before Chile had just come back into the country from Poland, so he spent the last 2 weeks really getting into shape. And then the second change we made was Carlos Matematema coming in for Pride Nyameni. It's nothing against Pride. It was great to give him an opportunity and to see what he could do on the world stage. He adds so much in terms of competitiveness and spirit. He's a great guy, but we know the attacking prowess and the excitement that Carlos Matematema brings to the field. And we've been working with him on some of the areas that we would have liked for him to work on, and he's responded really well in those areas. So it'll be great to give him an opportunity, as well as with him being a locally based player, is obviously an added advantage. So those are the two changes and the reasons behind them.